I feel unloved and taken advantage of. Am I wrong? Hi. Backstory. I'm 36/M and she's 31/F 8-month relationship. We live together now, my house I own, as we were spending every day together anyways. We both have kids, me 4 and her 2. No kids together though. I have 50-50 with my ex for mine. I work for myself and have 3 different companies and a staff of 20. My GF doesn't work. Her kids are in middle school. No need to take care of them all day. When I met her, she seemed to have her things fairly together. She had a job, rented a place, kept it clean, had a normal social life, cooked for her kids. I have been divorced twice. I've overcome addiction issues with alcohol and now live a completely sober, happy life, working on myself daily, through therapy, both addictions therapy and generic therapy, the gym, AA, parenting courses and seminars, plus working managing 3 companies and being a very active hands-on dad with my children. And through. After moving in together, my GF lost her job, not her fault, and didn't really want to get a new one. I offered her work with one of my companies, so I hired her to help out, but she was only interested in doing 1 to 2 hours of work a day, on her schedule, on her terms. This didn't work for me, and caused us many fights. We have started to argue every couple days. I feel like I am pulling 100% of the weight, all the time, with no support from her. I feel alone, battling the world. Anytime I bring up any issue, that no one is helping me with anything, she plays the victim, gets defensive, essentially playing out Cartman's drama triangle. She's super stubborn, and will change her argument from day to day, even under the same context of an issue, just to be right and not admit her shortcomings. She blames her anxiety and her ex for most things, never taking ownership, never saying sorry. Getting her to say sorry is like pulling teeth in a 2-day argument. For example, she just tried to feed the kids chicken that was so pink in the middle it wasn't even funny. Not like pink undercooked, but pink as in 1 inch of pure raw chicken. And when I pointed it out, she said nothing. No sorry, no OMG, no nothing. She cannot admit any shortcomings. I don't understand why. My problem is this. And as a man I feel I'm in a unique situation, as usually I see this in opposite. But I make all the money, good income, I do all the cooking. I do 80% of the cleaning and have weekly house cleaners on top of my own cleaning. Kids are messy when they have fun. I do 90% of the hands-on activities with the kids, crafts, sports, projects, chore goals, teaching them repair skills and culinary skills, etc. I do most of the home organizing and random home task, all the outdoor work, 80% of the laundry, 90% of the care for the pets, all the repairs for the home and cars, manage 3 companies, all the life problem solving, all the life planning for future growth. I do everything. I go to the gym daily. At midnight is the only time I have left. I pay for everything for her and her kids. She won't buy her kids things because she knows when I get something for my kids, I'll get them for hers. It took 4 months of asking her to pitch in financially, in any capacity, and the couple's therapist mandating it, to even make a dent in it. Before this, she would just allow me to pay for everything, for her and her kids. This weekend I did all the things mentioned above. Cleaned the whole house. Organized things. Cleaned out the garage. The cars. Worked on a weekend at night to stay ahead. Did activities with the kids each day. Cooked all meals. Bought groceries. Repaired things in the home. Bathed the kids. Did all the laundry, 7 loads. Did the dishes 5 times. Mopped the floor 7 times, etc., etc. She watched movies in bed. Shaved her legs. Scrambled some eggs. And sat on her phone. I took out recounted marinades chicken to make for dinner. It was known to her it was for dinner. She used the pieces to make just herself some food at lunch, leaving 2 pieces short for dinner. When I made dinner, I still plated her meal, but because she ate 2 pieces at lunch, I was left with no dinner for myself. I wish I was making this up, but I'm not. I'm just in disbelief. I begged and pleaded for us to go to couples therapy. She reluctantly goes. I begged her to go to therapy on her own. After 4 months of arguing, she finally went to one alone session after I genuinely got ready to end the relationship. At the end of the day, I have no idea what to do. When I want to leave, she guilts me into staying, saying if I loved her, I would power through for her. I do love her, but I feel alone. I feel overwhelmed, and I feel unloved. I've communicated all this above, weekly, for months. only to have her play the victim, her defensive, and do silent treatment for days at a time. So I've stopped bringing issues up as of this week. I feel alone, unloved, not heard, not respected, and not appreciated. I feel taken advantage of. Do I stay and support her mental health struggles, or do I leave to protect my mental health and sobriety? TLDR. My GF does pretty much nothing and gets defensive and plays victim when I communicate my frustration. I feel unloved, takes advantage of, means of a better lifestyle for her, and disrespected. Do I power through as she cited her anxiety as a reason for this? Or do I see the red flags and cut my losses?